Ladies and gentlemen.
Good
uh,
evening.
Good evening, guys, and good evening, John. I think this is the latest meeting we've had.
I was about to say it, probably our first one.
No, it is indeed, indeed it is. But good morning. I mean, good evening, and swipe in, guys. Let us know if you're here. Dom and I are here, and we just want to, connect. We want to chat a little bit tonight, and also just kind of. There's been a lot of questions on the challenge side, and obviously, a lot of new challenges launching this October, and we want to just, inform you guys what's coming. I know Dom, I've seen the work she's been doing on her challenge. It's been absolutely incredible. And for those of you that have been following, would have seen exactly what I've seen. And it's just, Dom, I asked you this afternoon, where it was at because of the location. Oh my gosh, it had me wanting to sign up at the first second. So tell me a little bit more about your challenge, first of all, before we get going. I just want to get this link out here and share it with the peeps.
I was about
Here
to
we go.
ask.
Jalene's over here.
I first want to see who's with us. Say hello.
Exactly.
Chat a bit
Exactly.
before we jump in, and we can also pop some comments up in case we miss anything. But Louis, very quickly before we dive in, you were the first person I actually did a live workout with. A little 8 a.m. when I first started. Do you remember that?
Oh yes, the call when we did the Wednesday call session. Yes,
Yeah,
I do
when I
remember.
almost decided like, why am I here? What have I signed myself up for?
I
I'm
know.
so stiff.
The camera brings out your best effort. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. It definitely does. But I see
I
we've got
remember.
Chessa with us. Yeah, you remember?
No, where are you seeing these comments? Because I'm not seeing a single thing come up.
I'm sorry, it must be your network, but mine's grafting. All right.
Okay, then
I'll
you can
greet
greet
I'll
everyone.
greet the peeps. Yeah. Good evening, Chess. I hope you're well. Yvonne, good morning, you say. That was my mistake, sorry. Hi, Deline, excited for my cord to be sore. Tennille checking in here. Good evening. Louis is looking skinny. I wouldn't say skin is the answer there, Jeline. I mean, that is just pure bliss happening right
Maybe
now.
shredded. Lean.
I mean that's a much better option. I'll go for that. But after this long weekend, I mean, hey, gotta get back to work. But I'm actually excited. You know what? Like I'm saying long weekend now, and I think for me this challenge has come at such a good time. Because myself and Kate, we've agreed that we're actually going to be physically doing this challenge with our challenge participants. So for the full 21 days, Kate and I have decided we are going to do every single day. We are going to, do all the workouts. But what I'm also more excited about is what I'm bringing to the challenge in as an additional. So it's not something that is compulsory to everyone in the challenge. It is just something that I personally hold dearly to myself. Something that's helped me get very skinny, Deline. Just it's something that's going to help you build a balanced lifestyle. And I think with having this challenge at the moment, the work hard and play light, it is a perfect time to introduce this now. And I think also just coming at a stage of my life where I am right now, after what I've been going through and my transformation of the last 3-4 months, I think it's time. It's time I share the secret with the rest of the Jeffers and give them a little bit of that. And I'm very excited about that. And I'll talk a little bit more to that in a few, as I just want to put a few more.
Louis, what does that mean? Like the title, it's a little bit like mysterious, like work hard, play light. Like where did that come from? And what does it actually mean for if you do jump in with your challenge?
I think, for us, it's especially at Jeff, we not about diet and I hate the word dieting. For us, for me, the first thing is it's more of a lifestyle. It's behavior changes and creating something that's very sustainable. And with Kate being a one-on-one coach, myself being a coach, we thought what can we bring to the challenges that is a little bit different, that's going to add that extra touch to it. So we really want to focus on that, creating that balance between actually working incredibly hard, and creating that balance between, having that 5.5 day, 1.5 day split, with hard work, in terms of exercising, and also just playing it light on the weekends. Knowing what's allowed or how to moderate the weekend, and not coming out every Monday saying, okay, I start again. For me, that's the biggest thing. Even with my journey, it's I want it or I don't want it. And I'm not saying that because we have hiccups over the weekends that's the end of the road and you're off the bus. It happens, but it's important that you know how to approach the weekend, number one. And if it doesn't go planned, which it's not always going to, you know exactly how to stand back up. So that's how we came about it. We're going to work hard and we're going to play light. So we're going to teach you how to play light over the weekend too, and make sure that you really understand, what mindset to be in going into the weekend. So that's how it came about.
I was about to say, so when we were at office earlier and I saw you and Kate doing your TikTok, I don't know if I wish we should have actually played it today. I am so impressed. I was not convinced. When I saw like the goal that you're going for, I was like, I don't know. And then I saw the video. I'm like, okay, low key impressed. We actually should have played it today. It would have been really funny.
We should have. But I'll listen. I was very impressed that Kate could do that too as well. So she messaged me and she was like, I don't think I can do this. And I was like, trying to just push her. I'm like, you can, you'll ace it. And she did very well. She did very, very well. So yeah, but I see we got Nicole here with us. Sarah's with us. Good evening. Elzan Berger, good evening. Edgar, you're too kind, saying two of my favorite humans over here right now. Good evening, Mr. President. Susan, lean muscle machine. Thank you, my darling. Hello, pals. Louis looks tanned. Domi, you look absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I worked very hard at that this weekend. That was very, very good. I knew I was coming live tonight, so I was like, I need to get tan for this love. That's it. Natalie's with us. Good evening. Hope you're well. Coach Kate is with us. Hope you are well. But yeah, I think, guys, let's jump into it and not beat around the bush a little bit more. I'm going to just ask a little bit about your challenge, first of all. Tell me what has been the mindset and what is the approach with your challenge going into October now?
So this would actually be my 7th challenge in a row. And Jesus. I would say this is, I know, I can't believe it. Like if I think back, like from where my challenges started and how they evolved and how the concepts changed and how I think I evolved as well. I would
What was
say
your first one?
The first one was core and Pilates. So that was like my super beginners, really like setting a foundation. And then my second one was my core and cardio. And that's where I feel I started leveling it up a bit. And that's when I started the whole outdoor forming concept.
Yeah.
This one, I would say, is adding another layer. So I don't want you to be fooled and think, I know I can be underestimated. I know I seem to maybe have like the easier approach. It is a challenge. I am going to be pushing you out of your comfort zone. The theme is conquering your core, but I mean, we're not going to be doing sit-ups the whole time. It's not going to be just core work. It's going to be sort of full body. But the reason why I say conquering your core is that I want you to know, A, your form, B, body awareness, and just knowing that all your movements come from your powerhouse, which is essentially your core. I wouldn't say it's easy. I've done the workouts myself. I think that's like when you mentioned that you and Kate are going to be doing a challenge with everyone. With my programs, I film them myself. This time around, I was lucky. Nick helped out with 2 out of the 9, but I still actually did it with him.
It's a lot of work.
So it's a lot of work. And so I can feel the difference. I often push it to the runners, my cyclists, my athletes, and say, you know what, if you want to run better, if you want to be more efficient in your other workouts as well, this is also where it starts. And I felt the difference myself. So you're going to be working on cardiovascular health, functional strength. So when I say functional strength, it is still more low impact, but really getting those major muscle groups working. And then, of course, there will still be some stabilizer work and, of course, core work, hence conquer your core. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot more than that. I've also got like weekly themes where I actually want to conquer 3 pillars of health. So your first week, I think most important is conquering your mind. I feel like your mind is what often sometimes holds you back. I'm actually bringing Siri in. She's going to be giving a talk on mental strength. Week 2, conquering your physical limits. and then week 3, I'm actually bringing Coach Saki in for that one. And then week 3 is conquering cravings, so your nutrition. And then I'm going to bring Coach Sands in. So it's a lot more than just about core work. We're conquering 3 pillars of health. We're focusing on your powerhouse, and also having fun while doing it. So
that's good.
As you said, I filmed at all these locations. Well, this time around, it's at one location.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful estate. Oh, it was so beautiful. But it's always one of those like working weekends. So it was stunning, but I felt like I was constantly, yeah. And I was so tired. Like you just lie down, you're like, oh, my body is so sore, everything hurts. But yeah, that's more or less in a nutshell, yeah, what it's about.
And so on that challenge, would you say that your challenge is suited for any fitness level, or would you say that it would be a little bit of a push for someone coming off the couch to do your challenge?
So, I mean, very beginner, I think it would be a little bit tough. If you are, let's say, wanting to get back into it, what exercise is, I would say little beginner to more intermediate, but in the same breath, like the way I've structured it, you've got your time intervals. So the end of the day, if you need to slow it down, you're not forced to try keep up with me. Okay, for 45 seconds, I need to be doing reverse lunges, and you do your reverse lunges as many as you can in that time. It is about 90% low impact. Don't be fooled. I think by now you know this. So definitely it is stepping it up from my first challenge that I did April, May, June. It is a step up from there. So I wouldn't say absolute beginners, but I would say you could still manage it if you've done exercise before, you're getting back into it. I mean, I'm going to be there to guide you. I see there's actually a few questions coming in. I'm actually on the Jeff Together stream. We've got two streams running, and I see a lot of people have joined us, and they just, super excited that we're so spoiled for choice with these challenges. I must say, I would struggle to choose for October with all our challenges going on.
I would too. I mean, look at that. We've got Conquer Your Core with John right here next to me. The running challenge with Saki and Lee. Both of them absolute running expert. I mean, Lee, she did the ultra marathon, which is incredible. I think that's just over 100 kilometers, which is something that's very, very challenging. So I mean, that for me is incredible. And Saki's a great expert at running as well, great coach. And then we have obviously the work hard, play light with me. I'm going to touch a bit on that now as well. And we got the strength guys, Amy and Greg, both phenomenal athletes. Know exactly what they're doing, know a lot about exercise and nutrition. And I think, them taking the strength challenge now in October is going to be a great asset. Amy being a professional athlete at an international level is going to bring a different dynamic. And it's an incredible duo that there. And then obviously the last one there, the Voos with your Voos, the vibe with your tribe. Vibe with your tribe with Siri and Bex, the 2.0. And I mean, that was an absolute hit in the first one, and they backed for another one. And it's, guys, all these challenges are brand new. They filmed, and we're not reusing any videos.
They are.
They're all brand new, and we refilm new ones. So it is not a replay. So if you've done the first one or the second one, this is a new one. So it's going to be incredible. I just want to see if there's any questions here. We've got Richard, the legend, in the house. What's happening, champ? They say Dynamite comes in small package, and the Coach Dom is definitely Dynamite, saying Elzan there. I agree. Mul saying excited to be joining Dom's challenge. Big step for me, Mul. You're going to crush it. And like Dom said, guys, if you're feeling that you need support, she's there. You can reach out to her, and I think that's what we're for as challenge leads. We there to make sure that you get through it successfully, and know that you can always lean on us for support. So if there's anything you need assistance with, that we are easily reachable, and we will respond. I mean, we might not respond immediately, but we'll be there as soon as possible. I'll tell you that. And if we don't respond immediately, just hoy your red flags.
Nudge us again. Call us out. Come to our live class.
Exactly.
And say,
call us in the live class.
I sent a message. But
yeah,
Louis,
we'll sure.
Tell me, is your challenge now with Kate, is it strength? Is it cardio? Like, what is your guys' vibe? Who should join it? What fitness level?
So, and I'm glad you asked, because a lot of people have actually been asking, what can we expect? Is it strength or fitness? And to put it very simple, it's a combination of the 6 a.m. with the Cheetah Coalition and 7 a.m. strength. So it's a perfect mold of strength and kind of hit training, where we are really focusing on the lower impact and high impact. So our session is definitely for anyone from the couch or to a very expert level of exercising. So it's going to be a tough physical and mental challenge, but it's also like I said, there is the options of lower impact variants. But I also want to touch on the dynamic of what I explained on what I'm bringing to the challenge in addition. And like I said, it's not that I'm forcing it on anyone. It is there as an addition, and I'm going to be physically doing it myself, and I'm going to be giving feedback every day on what I'm doing, what the routine is, and that's what it is. So I'm basically, for me, I want people to go through the experience and personal development, mental and physically, growth and development that I've been experiencing by, adapting the similar or same routine that I've been doing for the last 10 to 11 weeks. And it's very simple. In a nutshell, what I've done is I would wake up very early in the morning, and I know we all live different lives and we've got different routines. And I mean, obviously, I'll address that in the challenge, but I would spend that first hour of the day for myself. And when I say for myself, I spend that first hour of the day on personal development and self-growth. Not necessarily is it always an exercise, but I do finish, or I would do some form of exercise. And that's why I've been really enjoying the Calm with Kath, and just little flows, just to kind of, I would start my day the night before. I'll download a podcast, or I'll have a book. And for me, the podcasts I listen to or the books I'll be reading is something that's more kind of business or mental orientated stuff, something that is going to develop me and help me grow. And that's what I've been, spending my first hour of the day. I would do half an hour of that, and I'll do a walk, but I'll be outside. I'll ground myself. I'm in nature. I'm walking on the prom, and I'll do a stretch, and I'll do the meditation with Kath, that 15 minutes, and it's been absolutely incredible. The feeling I have after that, it just feels that I can take on the world. There's absolutely no self-doubt for the rest of my day, and it's just obviously going in, then doing my session for my 40 minutes or whatever, how long the session is for the day. It's just the best feeling. So that is the routine I'm going to start embedding, and hoping that there's people that will follow. And I know for a fact that there would be, and I know that it will impact someone. And if I can impact one person on my challenge, I'd be very, very, very stoked and excited. And it's really it's changed a lot for me in the last 11 weeks. I mean, we all heard Kate's story last night. Might not be that bad, but I've also gone through a breakup. And a lot has changed in my life in this year, where I've now got my brother's little one. She's staying with me, and so I've had to kind of refocus, my interests and my things in life to obviously, make sure I've got a proper structured routine. And I must say that is where it's kind of came about for me, where I've been able to, mentally be very disciplined, sticking to a proper structure, a proper routine, not just for myself, but for the people that are in my life too at the moment. So it's been instrumental. It's been something that's really, I've benefited a lot from, and I want to really bring this in. And I know that it's really going to help someone, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. And like I said, I'm going to be physically, Kate is going to be doing it with us. And every single day on this journey, I'm going to be sharing what I'm going through, and I'm going to be sharing, the routine for the next day, and, prepping the challenge participants to, tell them, this is the plan for tomorrow. This is what we're doing. This is what I'm doing. This is when I'm waking up. And if you're interested, this is what I'm listening to, and this is what I'm reading. So yeah, it's going to be
but
incredible.
Louis, you can actually see it. Like overall, like I often feel like inwards is what projects outwards. And I mean, I've only been at Jeff since early Jan. And if I'm looking the last, as you said, 11 weeks now, hey, that you've sort of added these little things, almost 3 months. but you can see it. I mean, in the last month, even like visually, you can see there's a difference. And I think it's so awesome that you've brought in like the mental side of things and the calm with Kath, the walking. I've also started, thank goodness, now we're moving out of winter, it's lighter, but I've also opted Pilates.
That's been tough.
So I will instruct my Pilates, I'll have my coffee, and then I'll actually go for also like a 30-minute walk. And that has been, and no, like, I don't track it with my watch. It's not about heart rate. It's not about anything. It's just about 30 minutes where I'm not bothered with anything. And it makes such a difference having those routines and starting to embed it and making it a daily thing. So Louis, that's awesome. And I feel like I actually want to join your challenge and just hear a little bit more about, you know, what's been working for you.
No, it's going to be incredible. Like I'm really, like, for me, you know, also coming out of the, I've taken this last week to just, you know, just unwind and, you know, do normal, I would say normal stuff, but, you know, just have a good time, eat everything kind of. And that's what I've been doing. I've had a great time. I met up with the Jeff Legends in the Drakensberg, which was exceptional. And, you know, that's why I feel that these challenges are all starting at the right time, because it's, for me, I'm back. I've taken my week off, or, you know, week for myself, because mentally that's what I wanted to do. And I don't feel bad about that. I don't feel bad if I'm, you know, taking 3 steps backwards, because I know that I'm embarking a journey now for the next 21 days with quite a few people. And I mean, we've got about 90 something signups on the challenge. And I know, you know, I'm not walking this road alone. It's going to be with a few other Jeffers. So it's going to be very exciting. And obviously with the beautiful Kate. So it's going to be very cool.
Of course. But I feel, sorry, just to add to that, I feel like as the challenges, I mean, the challenges are brand new. I think we started them in March. I jumped in from April, and they've evolved like as we've evolved as well. And I feel challenges now, it's a lot more than your meal pictures and your training. It's, yes, that's an integral part, but the third pillar, that mindset pillar, and just that whole, you know, actually thinking a little bit deeper about it in 3 weeks, if you think about it, it's just so important. And it's so exciting as challenge leads that we get to be a part of it. And I mean, last month I threw myself into the accountability groups from the get-go, and that was amazing. It was so nice just to get to know everyone, just to see everyone's little routines. And I mean, we see that stuff, and it's awesome. It's awesome to see the changes. I love hearing the feedback, good and bad. Everyone was swearing at me in the first week, but it's fine. I gave everyone little stretch sessions.
That's what you get.
And the stretch session seems to have worked. But yeah, I think as challenge leads for us, it is awesome. We love challenges. We love being a part of your life. We like being there for you. And yeah, I think we're all just super, super excited for what's coming in October.
No, it's gonna be incredible. And like I'm also very more excited about the fact that, you know, we bring out fresh challenges, we bring out fresh stuff, which is, you know, you can't say you've done this because it's brand new. And every challenge is bringing an element of mental, you know, the mental aspect of it. Like you said, you know, that you focusing on the 3 pillars, and I know for a fact Sari's focusing on 3, you know, her pillars of mental toughness and all that kind of stuff. And I think, you know, I'm focusing on the same kind of stuff, but in a different way, you know, and creating consistency and discipline, creating something that you can add to your lifestyle, something that, you know, to be more kind towards yourself and you know, giving back to yourself. And that for me is very important. You know, I've not saying that I was in a bad relationship, but I kind of, you know, focus on a lot of other people in my life and not really focus on myself. And I think that's something we have to do, because if you're not there and you're not happy or you know, giving back to yourself, it's very hard to give to others. So I'm going to bring it, I'm going to wear it, and it's going to be very, very, very enjoyable to walk this road with a lot of people.
That is awesome. And Louis, at some point in our lives, I feel like you and I do need to do a challenge together at some point. There's so much going on.
We will.
We'll add it to our list.
Yeah, no, we definitely will. We definitely will. I'm excited. I just want to be stretched, and I want to do all of them, like you said. So yeah, I definitely, and I think we will. Just want to see if we missed any comments over here. Alison saying, all sign up Jeff, Coach Louis, and Jeff Coach Challenge. Yes, you biscuit. Good to have you with us. Coach Kate's in the house. She's very excited. Oh, I'm glad you are, darling, because we're going to be working just as hard as our legends. You're incredibly inspiring. Thank you, Mish. Love that. Unwind you did. I definitely did. I unwinded this weekend. Jeff is a lifestyle, positive mind, healthy body, and healthy mind. Big smiles. It definitely is. And I think, that's something we need to understand, is that our focus is to create, a balanced lifestyle. It's not about going your millions every day of your life. It's about creating that balance. So whether you're doing my challenge, you're doing the running challenge, or you're doing the core and with Dom, it's about creating that balance. So, which is very important. And yeah, we're definitely going to do that. So thank you guys for joining us. If there's any questions on any of the challenges, please reach out to us. And like I said earlier, we are all easily reachable. The challenge leads, we are here and we want to help you guys. We want to take you through this and make sure that you get out on the other side, knowing that you've accomplished something, that you've progressed in any way, whether that's mentally, physically, or just, feeling better about yourself, and being able to do stuff that you couldn't do before. And if there's any way we can make that happen for you, you must always reach out to us, because I feel that we want to be easily reachable. So do not be scared to message us because our profile says Jeff Coach or Jeff that. Please, we are in this road with you guys, and we want to definitely make sure that you get out to the other side stronger, better, healthier, and just very happy.
I actually, sorry, Lou, before we end off, actually put a post out this evening. So I jumped out of my comfort zone. I've actually hopped into the one-on-one, believe it or not, being on the other side. Yeah, I'm actually joining Coach Lee. And at the end of my post, I literally said, if you're feeling shy, if you're feeling anxious, please pop me a message. It's so different being on the other side now. You can ask Lee. I was dragging my feet. I was like, no, we'll do the assessment next week. I kept telling her we can wait. But you know what? 90 days to the end of the year. Why not? Pick a challenge if that works for you. Go for the one-on-one if that's what you're needing. But it's 90 days. You need to choose something, because it is now or never. But pop us a message. Even if you're unsure, you're not sure what works for you. Louis and I are here. Kate is here. Lee is here. Saki, Amy, Greg. There's all of us are here. Siri. I mean, you're actually spoiled for choice. We all want to help you. You just need to pop us that first message so we know.
Exactly. And like you said, there's 3 months left of the year, and it's like any business. You sit and you have these strat meetings with the entire company, and you're like, where we at this quarter, how are we tracking to our yearly goal? And I feel that's something we have to do with ourselves. And whether you've had that chat with yourself in Jan or not, it's not too late. You need to take 5 minutes for yourself, take 10 minutes for yourself, sit down and decide where you want to go. Sarah and them said it last night. It's 2020 you, and that's where you want to be. 2020 you dictate that right now. You dictate exactly in what mindset, what position you want to be in, and it's never too late. So make that decision now, and set those goals out. We're all here to help you, and I can tell you right now, I'm really honest with you. If I can't help you, I will push you in the right direction of someone who would help you. So we're here to help you, and we're here to make sure that you guys get there. Right.
Oh, Louis, I love that. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us. Thank you for listening to Louis and I chat. At some point, Louis and I will pair up. At some point, maybe in 2020, we'll see. Exactly. Yeah, thank you for everyone for joining us.
Yeah, and before we leave, I just want to say this. Remember this. It's one day or day one. You guys make that decision, and we'll see you on the other side. Right. Remember, another thing, suffer the pain of discipline or suffer the pain of regret. That's the biggest thing for me. Okay, so you guys do with that what you want to. Dom, thank you for joining us tonight, or myself tonight, and all these other legends. And we hope that you guys have an incredible evening. Please reach out to us if you feel the need that you would like an extra support or chat. We're always here to help you. And we hope that you guys have an incredible evening with your families and stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow at Jeffland. Take care. Good evening.
Bye. Good evening.